The internet, often compared to an iceberg, consists of layers beyond what is visible to the average user. The surface web, where we browse daily, is just the tip. Beneath lies the deep web, which includes everything from private databases to restricted academic resources. And further down, in the murkiest depths, is the dark web, a hidden network where anonymity is paramount and illegal activities are rampant. For businesses, governments, and individuals alike, monitoring the dark web has become crucial to safeguarding sensitive information and mitigating cyber threats. This article delves into the importance of dark web monitoring, its mechanisms, challenges, and best practices. Understanding the dark web. The dark web is a part of the internet that is intentionally hidden and requires special software, such as Tor, the onion router, to access. Unlike the surface web, where websites are indexed by search engines like Google, the dark web is intentionally concealed, offering users a high degree of anonymity. While this anonymity can be used for legitimate purposes, such as protecting activists' identities in oppressive regimes, it is also exploited for illicit activities. The dark web hosts marketplaces for illegal goods and services, including drugs, firearms, counterfeit currencies, and stolen data. Why dark web monitoring is essential. In today's digital age, the proliferation of cyber threats has made dark web monitoring a vital component of any robust cybersecurity strategy. The dark web is a hub for stolen data, including personal information, financial credentials, and corporate secrets. By monitoring the dark web, organizations can detect when their data has been compromised and take action before it is used for malicious purposes. Here are key reasons why dark web monitoring is indispensable. Early detection of data breaches. One of the primary benefits of dark web monitoring is the early detection of data breaches. When hackers steal data, they often attempt to sell or trade it on the dark web. Monitoring tools can identify when a company's data appears in these hidden marketplaces, enabling the organization to respond quickly. Early detection allows prompt action, such as changing compromised passwords, alerting affected customers, and collaborating with law enforcement. Protection against financial fraud. Financial information, such as credit card numbers and banking credentials, is among the most sought-after data on the dark web. Cybercriminals use this information to commit fraud, which can result in significant financial losses for both individuals and businesses. Dark web monitoring helps in identifying the sale of such information, allowing financial institutions to block fraudulent transactions and protect their customers. Safeguarding intellectual property. For businesses, intellectual property, IP, is a valuable asset that needs protection. The dark web is a common venue for the sale of stolen IP, including trade secrets, patented technologies, and proprietary software. Monitoring the dark web for mentions of your company's IP can help prevent it from being used by competitors or criminal organizations, preserving your competitive edge. Compliance with data protection regulations. Regulations such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, require organizations to protect sensitive data and report breaches promptly. Dark web monitoring is a proactive measure that helps organizations comply with these regulations by detecting breaches early and enabling timely reporting and remediation. How dark web monitoring works. Dark web monitoring involves scanning and analyzing dark websites, forums, and marketplaces for specific information related to a company or individual. The process typically includes several key steps. Data collection. Specialized tools are used to crawl dark websites, gathering data from various sources such as forums, marketplaces, and chat rooms. These tools are configured to search for specific keywords, phrases, or data patterns that are relevant to the organization, such as email addresses, credit card numbers, or company names. Keyword matching and analysis. Once data is collected, it is analyzed to identify matches with the specified keywords. This process involves comparing the collected data against known indicators of compromise, IOCs, such as stolen login credentials or proprietary information. The analysis helps to determine the severity of the threat and whether immediate action is required. Alerting and response. If a match is found, the monitoring system generates an alert that is sent to the organization's security team. This alert includes details of the detected threat, allowing the team to investigate further and take appropriate action. Depending on the nature of the threat, the response may involve changing passwords, notifying affected individuals, or working with law enforcement to shut down illegal operations. Challenges in dark web monitoring. While dark web monitoring is an essential tool in the fight against cybercrime, it is not without its challenges. The unique characteristics of the dark web present several obstacles that organizations must navigate to effectively monitor and protect their data. Anonymity and encryption, the dark web's core feature. Anonymity makes it difficult to trace activities back to specific individuals or organizations. Cybercriminals often use pseudonyms, encrypted communication channels, and other obfuscation techniques, making it challenging to verify the authenticity of data or identify the source of a threat. Dynamic environment. The dark web is highly dynamic, with websites and marketplaces frequently changing URLs, disappearing, or re-emerging under different names. This constant flux makes it difficult for monitoring tools to maintain continuous coverage and stay updated on the latest trends and threats. Volume of data and false positives. The dark web contains vast amounts of data, much of which is irrelevant or benign. Sifting through this data to identify real threats can be time-consuming and resource-intensive. Additionally, monitoring tools may generate false positives, alerts triggered by data that appears threatening but is ultimately harmless, leading to unnecessary investigations. Legal and ethical considerations. Monitoring the dark web involves navigating complex legal and ethical considerations. While it is generally legal to monitor public forums and marketplaces, accessing private communications or engaging with illegal activities can raise legal and ethical concerns. Organizations must ensure that their monitoring practices comply with applicable laws and respect individual privacy rights. Best practices for effective dark web monitoring. To maximize the effectiveness of dark web monitoring, organizations should adopt a strategic approach that includes the following best practices. Regular monitoring and updates. Dark web monitoring should be a continuous process. Regularly updating keywords and monitoring parameters ensures that the organization stays ahead of emerging threats and trends. Continuous monitoring also allows for timely detection of new breaches and vulnerabilities. Collaboration with cybersecurity experts. Partnering with cybersecurity firms that specialize in dark web monitoring can enhance an organization's ability to detect and respond to threats. These experts have the tools, experience, and knowledge needed to navigate the complexities of the dark web and provide actionable insights. Integrated security strategy. Dark web monitoring should be integrated into a broader cybersecurity strategy that includes firewalls, intrusion detection systems, encryption, and regular security audits. A multi-layered approach provides comprehensive protection and reduces the likelihood of successful attacks. Incident response planning. Having a robust incident response plan in place is critical for minimizing the impact of a data breach. This plan should outline the steps to be taken in the event of a breach, including communication protocols, legal considerations, and recovery procedures. The dark web represents a significant threat in the digital landscape, where anonymity fosters illegal activities and the trade of stolen data. Dark web monitoring has emerged as a critical tool in detecting and mitigating these threats, offering organizations an early warning system that can prevent costly breaches and protect sensitive information. By understanding the challenges and adopting best practices, Organizations can effectively monitor the dark web and enhance their overall cybersecurity posture. In an era where data is as valuable as currency, proactive dark web monitoring is not just an option, it's a necessity.